I'm gonna be honest, as much as I like the idea of being like a proper YouTuber with a setup and lights and editing and everything, I really liked just doing this little quick chat with my phone. No edits, whatever. Especially for a video like this where I don't want to spend too much time on it, I just want to get it out there. Because if I do my setup, do my filming, then by the time I get to editing, I will have cooled down and wanted nothing to do with it. So I'm just gonna put this out there real quick. You know, it's a Thursday. I just came from that class with that professor, and I really just got one question and one sentiment. I'll start with the sentiment. Thank you to all the straight white men in my life that have shown me what I could be. I have been known to be, on occasion, condescending, to be a bit of a know it all, to not want to listen to people who disagree with me. But the straight white men in my life have really shown me how freaking annoying that is, and how damaging that is, and how that doesn't lead to anything that even remotely resembles a productive conversation. There was a guy I knew in high school who, when I tried to ask him why he was saying mean things about women, he stood up, stormed across the room, called me a freak, told me I should read InStyle because I dress like a freak. I'm like, do you know how expensive InStyle is? That's a whole other story. I'll probably make a whole video about that interaction because it was a wild ride. And this professor, who's just telling us how we're all idiots and we don't know anything and we're brainwashed by the media and all this stuff, that I on occasion agree with. But I realize that even if I do agree with it, if I want to ever get through to someone, I can't scream at them and tell them that they're stupid because then they're going to do what I'm doing and just tune it all out. Because no matter how right you are, if you present your opinion like a jerk, no one's going to care what you have to say. So, thank you to these men for teaching me how not to be an asshole. For teaching me, I can look at them and say, wow, I don't want to be that. What do I need to do in my life to avoid becoming that? The answers are, listen to what other people have to say, be willing to change my mind, be willing to, listen to differing opinions. And even if I really, really, really disagree with them, you gotta listen, otherwise you'll never understand. It sucks, and I hate it sometimes, but the alternative is being a close-minded jerk that can't be bothered with what anyone else has to say. And I don't want to be that. I really don't. Now the second thing is my question, which is, what's the view like from that high horse that folks be riding around on? I'm just curious, because I, on occasion, ride a bit of a high horse of my own. I'm not unaware of that fact, and I'm trying more and more to not do that, but I know that I still do. It's a work in progress. So just what's the view like when you're that high up? I mean, seriously. They're so up there, it must be like a 22-hand Shire that they're riding for how uppity and condescending some of these people are. I just wonder what the world looks like from up there. Anyway, this episode has been brought to you by 17 unedited minutes of U.S. soldiers gunning down civilians in Iraq, then balanced out with a 3-minute video of Marines lip-syncing to Britney Spears.